It's a regular Wednesday afternoon in a small-town diner called Sunny Side Up. The place smells like fresh coffee, sizzling bacon, and warm apple pie. Checkered tablecloths cover the booths. An old jukebox plays soft classics in the corner, and sunlight streams through the big windows. Locals chat quietly, kids color on placemats, and the waitress, Mrs. Jenkins, moves from table to table with a warm smile and quick jokes that make everyone feel at home. At her usual booth by the window sits Lily, a 22-year-old with bright eyes and a gentle spirit. She has cerebral palsy and uses a wheelchair, but that has never stopped her from chasing her dreams. In her lap rests a worn sketchbook filled with beautiful drawings of mountains, sunsets, and wildflowers, art that pours straight from her heart. She comes here every week for the same thing, a thick strawberry milkshake and a quiet hour to draw. It's her little escape, her moment of peace. Lily grew up without parents, raised by a grandmother who taught her that a kind heart is the strongest weapon anyone can carry. Even when people stare or whisper, Lily smiles back. She's learned to rise above the small cruelties of the world, believing deep down that goodness always circles back. Today, she's lost in her drawing, straw between her lips, pink milkshake slowly disappearing, when four teenagers strut through the door. They're loud from the start, laughing too hard, shoving each other, drawing every eye in the diner. The leader is Jake, tall and cocky, wearing a smirk that says he thinks he owns the place. Behind him trails Sarah, Mike, and Tyler, his usual crew, the kind of kids everyone in town knows stay out too late and cause just enough trouble to stay on the radar. They spot Lily right away. Jake nudges Tyler and nods toward her booth. Their laughter sharpens. They slide into the seats around her without asking, crowding her space. Lily looks up politely, offers a small smile, and goes back to her sketch, hoping they'll lose interest. They don't. "Hey, wheels," Jake says, voice dripping with mockery. "What's that supposed to be?" "Stick figures." He reaches over and snatches her sketchbook before she can stop him. Sarah leans in, flipping pages with fake awe. "Wow, my 5-year-old cousin draws better than this." Lily's voice is soft but steady. "Please give back. It's mine." Tyler knocks her milkshake with his elbow, on purpose. Pink liquid spills across the table, soaking her drawings, running onto her lap. The cold shock makes her flinch. A few people glance over, but no one says anything yet. Mrs. Jenkins starts walking toward them, concern on her face, but Jake shoots her a glare that stops her halfway. Then it happens. Jake leans in close, eyes cold. "You shouldn't even be out here taking up space." And before anyone can react, his hand flashes out. The slap echoes through the diner like a gunshot. Lily's head snaps to the side, her cheek instantly red. Tears spring to her eyes, not from pain alone, but from the sudden, sharp humiliation. The diner goes dead silent. The bullies burst out laughing, high-fiving as they grab their things and head for the door. Jake tosses one last sneer over his shoulder. "Later, freak." They're gone in seconds, leaving only the jingle of the bell and the drip of spilled milkshake on the floor. Lily sits frozen, hand pressed to her stinging cheek. Tears slide down quietly. Mrs. Jenkins rushes over with napkins and a glass of water, voice trembling. "I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Those kids, they're awful." An elderly couple at the next table sends over a slice of pie with a sad smile. A young mom with 2 kids looks away, ashamed she didn't speak up. Lily wipes her face, forces a shaky smile, and whispers, "It's okay. I'm used to it." But inside, something hurts deeper than the slap. She wheels to the restroom, locks the door, and lets the tears fall freely in private. Staring at her reflection, cheeks still red, she whispers to herself, "You're stronger than this. Don't let them win." She splashes cold water on her face, takes a deep breath, and wheels back out. She orders another milkshake, small act of defiance, and opens to a fresh page in her sketchbook. Slowly, she starts drawing a phoenix rising from flames, wings spread wide. The diner hums back to life around her, conversation starting again, but a heavy feeling lingers in the air. Minutes tick by. 45, 50, almost an hour since the bullies left. Outside, a low rumble begins in the distance, like thunder rolling closer. The windows vibrate faintly. Heads turn. The sound grows louder, deeper, until 5 massive motorcycles pull into the parking lot, engines growling before cutting off one by one. Leather-clad riders swing off their bikes, helmets tucked under arms, patches gleaming on their vests. The door jingles again. Point 5 bikers step inside, filling the doorway with their presence. The biggest one, a broad-shouldered man with a gray-streaked beard and kind eyes, scans the room. The patch on his jacket reads, Iron Hearts MC. The bikers step into the diner like a wall of leather and quiet power. The biggest one, Big Tom, with his gray-streaked beard and eyes that have seen too much, pauses for a second, scanning the room. His gaze lands on Lily, still in her booth, fresh sketchbook open, cheek faintly red. Something in his expression shifts, softens, then hardens with purpose. He leads the group straight to the counter, voice low and polite as he orders 5 coffees and burgers all around. Mrs. Jenkins smiles wide. She knows the Iron Hearts Motorcycle Club. They ride through town every month, raising money for kids with disabilities, fixing playgrounds, showing up where they're needed most. They're not the scary kind of bikers. They're the kind that scare bullies away. Big Tom catches Mrs. Jenkins' eye and nods toward Lily. A quick, silent question. The waitress leans in, whispers what happened. Tom's jaw tightens. He glances at his crew, Maria, Rico, Lena, and young Alex. All of them already watching Lily with quiet concern. Without a word, they know what to do. Tom walks over first, boots heavy but steps careful. He stops a respectful distance from her booth. Mind if we sit a minute, miss? Name's Tom. You look like you've had a rough afternoon. Lily looks up, wary at first, but something in his voice, deep, steady, kind, makes her nod. The bikers slide in around her, not crowding, just filling the space with warmth. Maria smiles softly. Rico pulls off his gloves, revealing a prosthetic hand he doesn't hide. Alex sets his helmet down like he's settling in for a real talk. Lily hesitates, then tells them. Quietly, the words spill out. The mocking, the spilled milkshake, the slap. Her voice shakes only once. When she finishes, the table is silent. Not awkward silence. Protective silence. Tom speaks first. No one lays a hand on someone who can't swing back. Not ever. Especially not someone with your kind of courage. He glances at her new drawing, the Phoenix. That's beautiful. You're an artist. She blushes, nods. Alex leans forward. Seriously, that's incredible. You could sell those. Outside, the bullies are still in the parking lot, leaning against their car, laughing about what they did, replaying it like a trophy moment. Rico notices them through the window. He taps Tom's arm. They all see it. Tom stands slowly. Excuse us 1 minute, Lily. We'll be right back. The 5 bikers walk out together. The door jingles behind them. The teens straighten up, smirks fading when they realize who's coming. Jake tries to act tough. What do you want, old man? Tom doesn't raise his voice. He never has to. Heard you like hitting girls who use wheelchairs. That true. The teens shift uncomfortably. Sarah mutters something about minding his own business. Maria steps forward, voice like steel wrapped in velvet. I was bullied once. For being poor. For being different. I thought hurting others made me strong. It didn't. It just made me empty. You want to feel big? Try lifting someone up instead of knocking them down. Rico lifts his pant leg, shows his prosthetic. Life already hands out enough pain. Don't add to it. One by one, they speak. Not yelling, not threatening, just truth. Honest stories of their own scars, their own mistakes, their own regrets. Jake's bravado cracks first. His eyes drop. Tyler looks away, blinking fast. Even Sarah hugs her arms around herself. Tom places a hand on Jake's shoulder. Not hard, just firm. We all mess up, son. Question is what you do next. You gonna keep being the guy who slaps a girl and laughs? Or are you gonna be better? Jake's voice comes out small. My dad's always yelling. I don't know. Tom nods like he understands more than Jake realizes. Then come ride with us sometime. Clear your head. Do something that actually matters. Silence hangs for a long moment. Then Jake nods. Barely. The bikers turn and walk back inside. They return to Lily's booth like nothing happened, sliding back in with fresh coffees for everyone. Maria pulls out her phone, shows pictures of Tom's daughter Emma, smiling wide on crutches at a charity ride. She's tough like you, Maria says. Fighters recognize fighters. Alex digs in his pocket and pulls out an Iron Hearts patch. This means family. Means protected. You keep this. He handed it to Lily, her fingers close around it, eyes shining. Minutes later, the door jingles again. The 14 step inside, heads low. Jake leads. He stops at Lily's booth. The whole diner watches that he clears his throat. I'm really sorry. For everything. It was wrong. All of it. His voice cracks on the last word. The others mumble apologies behind him, real ones this time. Lily looks at them for a long moment. Then she smiles, small, genuine, strong. Thank you. Everyone deserves a chance to be better. The tension breaks. Mrs. Jenkins wipes a tear. An elderly man starts clapping slowly. Soon the whole diner joins in, warm, heartfelt applause that wraps around Lily like a hug. Big Tom stands, pulls out his wallet, and slaps cash on the counter. Lunch is on us today. For everybody. Cheers rise up. When it's time to go, the bikers will Lily out themselves, surrounding her like guardians. The rumble of their bikes starts up as they escort her all the way home, engines roaring protection into the evening air. Months later, Lily holds her first art show in the community center. Her Phoenix painting hangs front and center. The iron hearts roll in, filling half the room with leather and pride. And in the back, quiet but there, stands Jake, clean shirt, eyes clear, helping hang frames without being asked. Some people come into your life to break you. Others show up exactly when you need them to remind you how unbreakable you really are. Kindness doesn't always wear a gentle face. Sometimes it rolls in on thunder, wears leather, and changes everything.